Some niggas straight to the motherfucking cold. If you got the pipe on, you better let it go. G-shit pill got a little bit of dope. Cranium free up in this marginal code. Don't think about it, she mess me the most. Fuck close friends, real pay, show the dough. Cause I ain't even got no friends close. GL1, cause I fuck with the souls. Burn to the brick and I real like toast. Burn to her head, she fell in her toe. Diamonds and bed, it's a real life show. Ain't tell out your view, a real life show. I'm in the field like a real night crow. She good in the day, she a real night hoe. Mix a real dark skin with a real life hoe.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Back at it with another video. Today, I'm going to be going over how you can start trading in 2026. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started and get into the video. So the first thing that you're going to need is a broker, right? A broker is somewhere where you can buy and sell and get in out of trades. It's really the middle way point between trading between the platform you're going to be trading on, and we're going to be putting your money in and out of your account and putting your money and transferring in, right? I suggest Hero FX. If you do want the link to this broker, I will have the link down below. The reason why Hero FX is such a good broker is because of all the options that they give you. They give you a 10x account. They also have something where it's easy to send the money in and out with as many cryptos as you want. And I personally like them because they're very trusted. Another thing I want to go over with you guys is how to set up your accounts and everything, and maybe what Trade Locker even is. So if you're on Hero FX, when you do click on the website and everything, my best advice would be a no spreads account and make sure it's with Trade Locker. You might be asking, what is Trade Locker? Trade Locker is another platform where you're going to be buying and selling on, right? I know you guys might not know what lot sizes are, how to buy, how to sell, how to get in out of trades. I have a video link down below on how Trade Locker works so you're not confused on how to use the platform. After all that, what I want you to go over is trading on a demo account. What does that mean? Trading on a demo account means everything is real but the money. Buying, selling, spreads, the pair, candlesticks, everything is the same. The only difference is that the money is not real. The reason why we want to start on a demo is the saying is learn to walk before you learn to run. Essentially, what you want to do is go on this demo account, practice, get a feel for trading, understanding, getting out of trades. If you lose the money on a demo account, it's fake money, it doesn't matter. The goal is to practice, 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 and then decide, okay, do I want to put my money into a live account or do I want to put my money into buying a funded challenge, right? A lot of y'all might be just asking right now, what is a funded challenge, right? A funded challenge is essentially this. Say, for example, you wanted $50,000 worth of capital. A prop firm like Topset might say, okay, we'll give you the $50,000, but you have to pass our challenge, which is 2 steps. You can only, well, really 1 step, but you can only make $1,500 in a day. So, for example, say Monday you make $1,500 and Tuesday you make $1,500, that's $3,000. For you to pass the phase 1 of the challenge, you have to make at least $3,000 on the account. That means you have to make $1,500 one day and $1,500 another day. Boy, do I have to make $1,500 a day? No, they're just saying that is the maximum money you have to make in a day. You can make $500 one day, $500 next day, fine the next day and take it slower, but I'm just letting you know that information. And then I think the most you can lose is $2,000 in the account. You might be asking, what happens if I lose in the account? The only thing you lose is the $50 that you invested into the 50K challenge. You might be asking, well, why would they do that? Why is that fair? A lot of people over leverage, they overtrade, they don't stick to their trading plan, so they fail these challenges, and the funded broker or prop firm gets paid off of it. Say you pass the challenge, right? Boom. Yes, if you get the $50,000, that is your bread. But you can't just pull it out and put it into your bank account, right? You get a 50% return on whatever you make. So if you make 10K on the 50K account, you just made 5,000. If you make 5,000, you just made 2,500. So you could have made this money off a $50 investment. A lot of people like funded challenges because you're putting up little capital to get access to a lot of capital and can take these payouts and put it into your live account. You might be asking, okay, JP, what would you personally do? Me personally, with everything I know now in trading, I would start with a live account and skip the funded, because funded accounts are meant to ruin your psychology. They're meant to make you want to overtrade. They're meant to make you want to over leverage and make this money quick. Let me ask you something. Say you take the funded challenge, you pass it, boom, you get to the payout and you blow the account. You might just had 5 good days of trading and then one day ruins everything. Where on a live account, say you make $250 today, $250 next day, $250 next day, $250 next day, and you lose $250 one day. Your wins will always overcome your losses, and you're building up an account and making real money on a day-to-day basis. So me personally, I would rather start a live account with Hero FX than trading on a funded challenge, But nothing's wrong with funded accounts, right? If you don't have the capital and you feel like I'd rather build up capital first with a funded challenge, that is okay too. Another thing you might be asking is, what is over leveraging? What is over trading? Over leveraging, right? Say for example, you have $1,000 in an account and you're risking 500 of it. You're risking 50% of your account. That's over leveraging. If you have $1,000 in an account, you should be risking anywhere from $50 to $60, which is, mind you, 5 to 6% of your account. Whenever you're trading, it's about percentages. A 1 to 3, a 1 to 4, a 1 to 5, 1 to 6. A good example could be risking $10 to make $30, risking $10 to make $40, risking $10 to make $60. You're not risking a lot of capital, right? Your wins will overcome your losses regardless with this strategy, because say you take 5 trades a week. You should only trade around 3 to 4 times, really just 3 times a week, because profitable traders do not trade every single day. Say Monday, boom, you take a loss, you're down 1. Tuesday, you take a win. All right, you just made 3, now you're only down 2. Wednesday, you take a loss. All right, boom, now you're only up 1. Thursday, you take a win. Boom, you make 4. So now you're up 5. Friday, you take a loss. Now you're up 4 on the week. You took 3 losses and only 2 wins on the week, and you're still up profitable 4 on the week. You understand what I'm saying? As long as you're not over leveraging and over trading and you stick to your plan, your wins will always overcome your losses. The reason why a lot of people fail in trading is because they tend to overtrade, they tend to over leverage, they don't stick to a trading plan. And a good way to prevent that is by journal. Any idea without a plan is destined to fail. Every day after you trade, you should be journaling, okay, what did I do before I trade? Okay, I took this setup, I took this trade, this is the lot size I popped, this is what I did. Okay, that's good. A lot of times people will just want to think back to what they did the day before that, but they don't really remember. As you journal, you're going to better yourself and understand, okay, I made this mistake, and you're gonna fundamentally make yourself a better trader. A lot of times people, they don't have a source of income coming in. So they say, I have to make this money. I need to make this money. I have no other option. When you have the mindset of I have to, and you're greedy, you're only gonna lose in trading. You know why? Because as the human psychology, it's gonna force you to over leverage. The human psychology is gonna force you to over trade. Instead of staying patient, waiting for your model, wait for your setup, you're going to want to go all over the place, right? My best advice to trading is to find one pair, find one strategy, stick to a plan, and journal, and you'll be good. A lot of people like to overcomplicate trading. Trading is up and down candlesticks on the screen, but at the same time, it's being strategic. Like I said before, a lot of you guys do not know how to buy or sell, get out of trades. If you look at the link down below, I have a link on how Trade Locker works. This way you understand how the platform works. Another thing I'm gonna tell you guys is to get a mentor. Think about this. A doctor had to go to where? Medical school. A cook had to go to where? Culinary school. Every level of success takes learning from someone who's already done it, but already has success, right? You want to fast track yourself in trading. You want to make all this money, but are you willing to really learn? A mentor or a coach like myself could track you faster. This way you can understand everything as quick as physically possible. At the end of the day, everybody wants to make money from online. Everybody wants to make money from home, but you have to be willing to take the risk, invest in yourself, take opportunity. Trading is one of the hardest but easiest skills to learn because of you as a person. One person might overtrade. For example, one person might take 500 trades in a day with only risking 1% for every trade. Whereas in this guy only takes 1 trade per day, but he risks 80% of his account every time he trades. Both of these people have a bad problem, but they're completely different. And every person maybe has 1 or 2 little small things as a trader that keep them from being profitable and getting to the next level, right? Sometimes you need somebody from the outside looking in to help you say, hey, bro, or hey, man, you're doing this wrong. You need to critique this. All right, you know what? You should have taken this trade. This is why you should have taken it. I urge all of you guys, when you get into trading, take this slow. Take your time. It's not going to go anywhere. Have fun with it and enjoy yourself, right? This is a life-changing skill that can make you hundreds of thousands of dollars if you really lock in. Like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on this video. I have the broker link down below. I have the Trade Locker video down below. If you guys want to get started and get into trading, feel free to DM me at FundedJP. I'll answer any questions you have. Look, I love all y'all. Y'all be safe. Tune into the next video. Peace out.